Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Handoff running right. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Gets made on the out route. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He gets loose. Now here he goes. Crosses the touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. One of those critical third down plays coming up. To the air. It's Jackson. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And looking to throw now on first down. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Take a break for the quarter here. It's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Set up a third down play.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the Canes are on the move here. Heading left after the handoff. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
In the clear at the 25. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. But they were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play that he could not hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. A productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Canes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the gun, he looks for an open man. With the catch, it's Thomas. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. To the air, it's Jackson. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Pre-snap motion from the offense. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass caught. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in with this huge lead.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looks right for a quick completion. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Finds his man. It's Thomas. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Great cut there. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the pass is complete to the tight end. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, a
Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Can he get there on the ground? They finally stop him at the 8. Going to be 1st and goal. And the Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Jackson. On the move now. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Oh, he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops.
A deep shot right down the middle. And is intercepted. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Tigers. That's how you finish a play. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The two-point conversion is good. Cuts the lead down to 10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Using his legs on the scramble, and he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Gives it to the back. As the first down is still going. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll try the right here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in her first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Hand off to the right side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. No press here. The defense backing away. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on
The QB throws his third pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He keeps it on a design run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Canes will look to convert here on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, that is great discipline by this defense to break up the ball there on that comeback.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Oh, it's a double pass. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Scanning the field. It's Jackson. Looking to scramble. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Close to the tight end. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. Working clock with the ground game. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff heading left. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And there's the handoff. Tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.